Hello everyone, Josh first back again, and today we're bringing you Arknights global release. It just dropped about 57 minutes ago, and we're going to be using NoxPlayer 6.6, which, by the way, leads us to our sponsored video for today by NoxPlayer. So, if you want to go ahead and pick up NoxPlayer version 6.6, which is the latest version, at the recording of today's video, go to bignox.com, click the big download button, and go ahead and get started. Once you install the game and the application for NoxPlayer, you should get about to this point after you do the small tutorial. We're going to be showing how well NoxPlayer works with Arknights, which, by the way, Arknight developers Yostar have fully acknowledged the use of Nox for this game, so that is absolutely awesome. Some of the features for Nox include allowing you to go in here, setting up if you want to go root or non-root. If you want to set up your performance settings, I recommend if you have a quad core or higher to use 3 CPU cores and 3072 memory if you have 8 gigabytes of RAM or more to really maximize the full usage of Nox, as well as using OpenGL Plus over SpeedDirectX because it'll run a lot smoother, a lot faster. Set up your resolution settings. Mine personally is 1920 by 1080, but you can change that if you'd like. And in game settings, set up your frame settings to 60 if you want it to run real smooth. If you're having a more high-end game running on Nox, maybe push it all the way up to 120. And if you're running multi-instances of Nox, like if you're playing multiple different games at once, maybe consider running it in 30 or 20 frame rate, depending on how well built your PC is. So very, very cool there. And then when you get all that stuff, save it, restart Nox, and then you're good to go for Arknights and other awesome games that you'd like to play. Here on the side panel, we have a lot of cool options as well. Volume up and down. You have full screen capabilities. You have the the APK install button, which you can also just drag and drop an APK from your desktop to the actual NoxPlayer, and it'll automatically install as well. You also have the cleanup. You have the multi-drive, which is basically what I just mentioned earlier with the whole multi-instances, where you can run multiple Nox applications at once, or you can also clone your current NoxPlayer, so you have the same apps on multiple NoxPlayers if you don't have to keep installing different applications. So very, very cool there that you can do that. You also have the macro system if you guys are doing a lot of the same farming in games like over and over and over again. Some games really don't like you to use the macro system though, so you definitely want to check with the developers to see if it's okay to use beforehand so you don't get in trouble or get banned or anything like that. So be very careful with the macro, but it is there at your discretion. We also have shortcut, rotate, mouse lock if you don't want your mouse to leave the NoxPlayer for any other window or application in the background that you have running accidentally. The sync feature is so good for the multi-instances. If you have multiple instances of the same game loaded up when you're doing a whole bunch of rerolls, especially for like a game like Arknights, where you might want to reroll for your best starting that you possibly can, you can use that with the sync option, which basically whatever you do on one screen that you have as your basically your brain of the whole multi instance, it will make that same motion on all the other applications that you have available for Nox. So basically whatever I do on this screen, it'll do it on all the other Noxes as well. Makes re-rolling a lot better. But anyways, all that out of the way, let's go ahead and actually do some gameplay here on Arknights using NoxPlayer. And if you guys want to resize, you can just go ahead and just drag it up and down if you'd like. You can also lock down position in the settings if you'd like. Go back to settings here and go all the way down here to the interface settings, and then you can actually fix window size so it cannot be adjusted like I just did, or you can remember size and position, or you can check mark both if you'd like. There's a lot of different fun things you can do. You can even take out some of the toolbar options, which I just showed on the right side. If you don't use some of them, you can remove them so they're not there, or you can simply just click the double arrows at the top right corner and that'll go away, and then you can expand it if you'd like. So now that you guys understand how to use Nox and all of its capabilities, let's get into the actual gameplay. So let's go ahead and just pop that up here and get started. Let's do some combat. Now we still are doing some of the tutorial stages right now, so there will be a lot of tutorials in this video, but it's just really just to showcase how well Arknights actually operates on the NoxPlayer. Alright, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right, let's just go ahead and get through this. I'm going to set that up to 2 times speed. We see here our unit. And we have 10 lives. We don't want to let no one get through. Obviously, that's the game plan. So it's going to show us here. Did you see that, Jessica? Rangers cannot attack enemies behind him as they're outside his range. So we're just going to go ahead and drop another unit in here. They want us to check the information. You can see the grid. I can attack all the spaces from the front and behind him, directly behind him, all the way up. But his backside downwards, we cannot reach any of that area at all. So basically, the whole bottom path is kind of cut off from us for at this time. So we're definitely going to have to drop another unit down. That's basically what they're telling us. We're going to go ahead and drop him down here. We're going to have it go up to reach both the paths. And there we have it. And we can go put that back to 2 times speed. As you can see, it's just, I mean, the game runs smooth. It's very fluid on NoxPlayer. So that is very, very good. A lot of players out there that are doing gacha games specifically are really leaning towards using emulators nowadays over mobile devices, because a lot of gacha games want you to sit down and play for countless hours, and it's a lot easier to do that at the comfort of your own home, sitting in a chair, at a desk, using a laptop on your lap, sitting back in a recliner, just chilling and relaxing. These emulators really help a lot in that regard. And it's just a lot more enjoyable of a gaming experience to play a game on a bigger screen. So there you go. Lots of good reasons to use an emulator, especially Nox. All right, so let's go over here. Let's do another one. So this one will be an actual normal operation, so I can actually use my units. So we're going to just add some of our units here that we didn't have in our team previously, just until we fill up our whole team, and then we'll start worrying about better team builds and running stronger units. But for now, we just need to fill out our entire party here. So let's go ahead and start our mission. And by the way, guys, if you're looking for some really good guides for re-rolling, who to re-roll for, if you would like to re-roll, some other hints and tips for beginners, there are a lot of them out there. So I won't be making any of those because there's so much already that have been done because of the closed beta test that was here not too long ago that I was thankfully a part of, which was a lot of fun. But so yeah, I won't be doing those. I'll be doing more gameplay, team build strats, possibly summoning videos and stuff like that for the time being. So I hope you guys do enjoy those, because I don't want to, you know, completely drown out everyone with countless guide videos that have already been done so many times. So hopefully that makes sense to a lot of you. All right. And you can grab a healer here, get those 3 in range, heal it up. Especially your 2 ground units, because those are going to be the ones that are going to be taking a majority of the beating here. All right, get that prepared. You know, you could oh, that one's not ready yet. Throw a tank right here. There you go. Do that, and that should pretty much just do. We should be fine at that point, because we're sitting at 1 more enemy left, and there we go. GG. So that's all she wrote. Alright, we're gonna do probably 1 more mission, and then we'll end it there. You guys can clearly see how well the game works on NoxPlayer. If you do see any kind of latency issues, that's probably because I'm running like a million things right now at home. I got like 20 different devices connected right now, and my internet's been kind of shaky today for some reason. I think they're working on it. But it's definitely not on the NoxPlayer at all if you guys see any kind of latency issues or any kind of like lagginess or anything. Definitely not, because it was working perfectly fine earlier and during the closed beta test. It's just my internet has been up to no good today. Up to no good. Actually, I put her in the wrong location. I'm going to cancel that out. Almost messed that up. Let's do that. There we go. Alright. Skip all that. Okay. Go back to 2 times speed. And again, we just do healer there. I probably should have moved her over slightly to get in range of my healer, all 3 units, but it's fine. We should be okay. Yeah, we're working like a well-oiled machine right now. There we go. Good stuff. So there you guys have it. That is Arknights running on NoxPlayer 6.6 using Android 7. Hope you all enjoyed today's video. So don't forget, if you'd like to play Arknights Today on your PC, the new global release that just dropped not even more than about an hour and 8 minutes ago, definitely consider using Nox for your emulator and enjoy Arknights as we continue to play the game here on the channel. Until next time, have an awesome day wherever you are. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Thanks again, NoxPlayer, for sponsoring today's video. And also, don't forget, I have the links to the downloads for both Arknight and Nox in the description below. Like the video if you did, comment below. Join us in the Discord in the description, and I'll catch you all in the next one. Until then, as always, peace.